1.2 trillion spending dollars, something to that degree. They say me and the collective of the black spending power is around that amount. And I'm like, okay, I this ain't gonna be one of those videos talking about we need to organize and we need to buy our own. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. You know, that goes without saying. My problem is for what I'm seeing as a black man who, you know, pays attention to the black YouTube sector because I mean, come on now. Y'all know I'm black. I mean, am I hiding it? Hell fucking no. Look at my fucking profile picture. Look at my videos. It's just that it's easy to do these videos here for the simple fact that they are shorter to edit. Well, they take less time to edit, more than like it. But anyway, back to it. They say our spending dollars are very high. But what I'm noticing as a collective is we spending our money on the wrong motherfucking shit. Now I ain't talking. This isn't about us. Oh no, we need to boycott on Walmart or some stuff like that. No, I'm talking about we are getting nickeled and dimed and hustled. Not all of us, but there are a massive amount of us getting nickeled and dimed by our own people. You got all these YouTubers out here claiming to be the voice of black consciousness. And you know what? They are just panderers. They have been nothing but panderers. They sit here and they talk that good game and they get their fan base. It's like we got the collective of the not the collective, I hate to say that. We have a good percentage of the black women who got this anti-male rhetoric, this anti-black male rhetoric going on, this hatred. I don't get it. I really don't. But they hate our guts, black men. And then they got people spearheading that shit, like successful single ladies live, whatever the fuck her name is, Cynthia G, fucking that husky half breed China Fox, whew, and a countless other clones, and they make money kicking our backs in. And you know who donates to them? Black women. They pander to these black women and they causing the divide. They're in the way. And they making money off of that. What do you think this spending power? Besides being spent at the Korean hair shops, which is another thing. Well, you think all this money is misappropriation of funds. Alright? It is basically. We would never have any black businesses take off like they should. You know? We just don't. Like, look what they did to homie that did Shea Moisture. The moment he started to try to branch off and make his products go beyond the black user base is the moment they let him have it. You know how many black women shut his shit down? Or try to boycott it, this, that, the fourth, and the fifth. And I'm like, oh, God, this is crazy. But these are the same women who will buy at the Koreans. Like, think about that. So, like I was saying about Cynthia G, it's a whole anti-black male rhetoric that she spews. And there's other women of that same ilk who does that shit. And all that money, that donation money, these women are spending their hard-earned money on these people to divide us even further. This is the new age crack right here. These are the new age hustlers. Like, you can't decriminalize stupid. You really can't. You can decriminalize marijuana, like they doing here where I'm from, but you can't decriminalize stupid. You really can't. And these women are throwing their motherfucking money away. But it ain't just women. Oh, it doesn't stop there, folks. Let's not forget about everybody's favorite simp, Derek Jackson. Good God Almighty. This man here will not tell these overshaped, obese supporter of him who are bitter, single moms who donate to this motherfucker. He will not tell them about themselves. Matter of fact, telling them about themselves seems to be the thing that you can't do as a black man. You cannot call out fuckery. You are supposed to just sit there and take everything that's being said negatively about you, but you're supposed to man up, pick yourself up off the pavement and dust the dirt off your psyche. Something like Earl Sweatshirt says. That's what you're supposed to do. And I don't, for the life of me, I would not donate money to somebody sitting there, a guy, talking shit about black women. Even if he has valid points. No, my brother, find your hustle another way. You are not getting my money from that. And I can agree with a lot of the stuff that a lot of these guys saying, because I know the women they talking about. But to make money off of that is to support a divide. And at this point in our society, we don't need more shit dividing us. But yet, that spending power I've been talking about, that 1.2 that I've been hearing about for like a year and some change about us, that our spending power is being misappropriated. And yes, there are parasites amongst all races who capitalize off of that. I mean, off of every aspect of life. There's just different things. We got the evangelists. They've been doing this shit for years. Now, somebody said that there is a lot of people in the black YouTube sector who says this is the new church. And they're right. So, I don't get it. Like, nobody's bringing up the fact that Umar still hasn't opened that fucking school. Okay? LeBron James has been playing in the NBA since he was 18 years old. He is what? What is he? 34 now, I believe? 33, 34? Forgive me if my math is off. He finally got the means, the rights, the permits, and the school is about to open. I don't get it. You gave him all the, your Umar followers, you gave him all that money. And he ain't give you a motherfucking explanation whatsoever. But people be like, you understand, Umar don't got the money like LeBron got. He ain't got the money like LeBron got. Yeah, maybe so. But you gave him your money and you don't know where that money's at. Think about that. And while we on the subject of LeBron James, look at what he's offering. Within the 2-mile radius, you will get free transportation. While you're there, you will get, as a student, you will get breakfast, a snack, and lunch. You graduate his school, you will get college tuition. Like he's been doing already. But now, you keep your grades good, you will get college tuition. And all you have to do is work hard. Don't take it for granted. And you will have this. If you are Akron, Ohio native like he is, this is for at risk. This is giving back. This is turning things around. Like, he used his talent that got him straight from high school into the NBA. He's using everything. He's using that experience. He's using where he came from, his upbringing, and he turned that into a positive. And that's something to get behind. He did it on his own. He used his money that he made with his God-given talent because somebody in Akron gave him a chance. And now he wants to give children like him a chance. That is admirable. But I don't want to lose too much focus on what I was talking about. You know, that's money. That's money spent right there. That's my point. You know, we have collectively as black people, we got so much money and we can do so much more. I can sit here and get preachy and up your ass about what we need to do in our neighborhoods because we do. I'm not gonna dance around it, you know, and stuff. But I'm not gonna sit here because you can go and you can listen to so many other people tell you what needs to be done around here. But in order to do it, we gotta stand our ground. We gotta stand our ground. We spend our money to stand our ground. You know, they come and you see the gentrification happening in your neighborhood. Don't go nowhere. Don't sell. These people are gonna have to live with you. You don't take money and run away. Where you gonna run to? Live amongst more Pookie and Ray Rays? And have a boot to your neck, feel like you just can't have nothing nice around you? This is what happened up here. And I tell a lot of these people, do not sell your houses to the Hasidics. Do not sell your property. Everybody's looking for a more affordable place to live. Meanwhile, you're looking for a buyout. And then in the end, was it really worth it? Some people like, I swear, I don't know sometimes when it comes to what we spend on collectively. Like, I'm hearing this purchasing power. Like, I would love to go into business with different, I would love to do different things like that. Thing is, I'm a blue collar dude. So, it doesn't come like overnight with me. So like either if you're gonna do something, basically you stack, you work hard, you stack. You use that money to, like, if you're gonna go somewhere, you're gonna live, you wanna build yourself a better life. Like for example, I'm here in the city right now. I got it like that. I'm working on getting a new career. That's what I've been doing. That's why I scale back what I do on this channel because there's more important things. I work a lot and I go to school. Like, I'm trying my best to do what I can with myself. Staying out of trouble like I've done for nearly 4 decades. You know? But it's crazy sometimes. I sit here and think about it and I always hear that spending power, how much we got spending power, and I'm like, why are we wasting it on one another? Why are we wasting it on our own who have nothing but their own interest at hand, not for the collective of all of us? You only doing that, and then you get online and you start mudslinging with one another. Well, the black man ain't shit. Well, the black woman ain't shit. And it's a fan base, and everybody's just sitting there collecting money, watching y'all fight amongst each other, watching y'all dox each other on YouTube because you don't like being told about yourselves and stuff, or you ain't like what one content say one content creator said, so you flag his channel forcefully, and it just keeps happening. And then I gotta hear all of this nonsense. It's ridiculous, like, and it just brings up really, really bad thoughts in my head when it comes to the things, because I know damn well from my own upbringing, like, and I ain't talking about the treatment I got from my parents. I'm just talking about up being raised in this hood and seeing stuff and experiencing it firsthand, that there is a serious ass accountability issue. But leave it to the bitter black female anti-black male YouTube content creators and their supporters. It's only black men who lack accountability. And I'm like, bullshit. Bullshit. You want to talk about lack accountability? Let's talk about the whole thing about, you remember the expression, it takes two? Like, when it comes to creating another life, having a child, it takes two. That doesn't apply no more on paper or in the thoughts of a lot of these women that I'm talking about, that I see. It's always the man's fault. You telling me you are the gatekeeper of sex, women. You are the gatekeeper of sex. If you tell a guy, no, I don't want to have unprotected sex with you, if that man really wants to have sex with you, he's going to go and get him protection quicker than a flash. So don't give me that, oh, I've been caught up in a moment shit. I got caught up in a moment and it's his fault. You can shut that shit down. But we got the women out here that want to say, I don't like that. I want to feel every inch. I want to feel every vein as you cream pie inside me. I know, because my cousin told me his girlfriend said that. And she's not even a black woman. His ex-girlfriend is Persian. He's over in the UK, so, yes, that sounds like some shit women say. They've been saying that since the fucking 70s and shit. In the 80s. The whole thing about, watch the video about how these women feel like they don't need a man to raise a child. So they would take your cream pie and kick you to the curb. This is how it started. And a lot of guys was like, they asked one dude on the video, why not use a condom? He's like, these women don't want a condom. They tell me that makes it what? They accuse me of calling them dirty. That I got to use that with them. So the white man is reporting, like, interviewing them, like, so you just gonna you just gonna just not pay, why am I fumbling over my words? So you just not gonna participate in the child's life? I didn't want the child. He wanted that nut. And you allowed him to give you that nut. Don't cry. And to guys who give chicks, who splash up in them, knowing that this is gonna happen, and you just like, well, I don't give a shit. You ain't no better. It takes two. Oh, man. It takes motherfucking two. And I just can't, like, I'm just so done with a lot of this stuff, but I love my people. I really do. I can't see myself being any place else or doing anything detrimental as much as can. You of course you got to look out for you at the end of the day, because you shouldn't be so trustworthy in general to anyone. I don't give a damn who they are. Like a couple months ago, These guys actually try to use the "can I borrow your phone" bullshit on me. These two Hispanic dudes while I was in the park, while walking my dogs at nighttime, like, yo, can I borrow your phone? So I'm like, all right, whatever, you can borrow my phone. I had both my dogs. I went and put Chip on the gate. He's the older one. And I came over with Petey because Petey is the younger dog. He's bigger and he's not as friendly. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna dial it on speakerphone. Dialed it on speakerphone. They went directly to some, like, oh well, this person is this, that, and the other. And I was like, yup, exactly. It was a bogus number they gave me, and they thought I was gonna pass them the phone, and then they speed off on a bicycle. But no, I had something for the ass, and they weren't black men. So yes, my point is you can't be trustworthy in general. So don't take this as me saying you shouldn't be trustworthy around young people. Yeah, that goes without saying. But to any other person, no matter where you live, if you don't know somebody, I don't care where you're from. I don't care if you're white. I don't care if you're Hispanic. I don't care if you're Filipino. Don't be trustworthy to people you don't know. A lot of these people around here, yeah, we live around each other, but I don't know them from a can of paint. But I digress. And I'm getting way off the topic here. So, I don't know. Even, like, just check out people I mentioned, like Derek Jackson. He spelled it Jackson. Men, do not support this guy whatsoever. I'm sorry. And stuff. You telling me, I'm just going crazy over the fact that this guy's telling me that a single mother is for grown men only. That's some shaming language shit right there. That really is. That is shaming language shit if I've ever heard of it. So you telling me I'm not a grown man because here I am. I'm a single black man with no children. And I would prefer to date somebody who don't have children. Prefer. But given that I'm turning 40 fucking years old, it is very, very next to impossible to find a woman my age who don't have children. Unless she chose to voluntarily not have any. Unless, she chose not to have any. I have a dating profile, for fuck's sakes. And back to the whole thing about the spending power. Do not spend your money on a dating profile, people. You're going to get enough of that Drayton shit, ladies. You want to spend money on a premium Tinder or the premium plentyofat.com? Well, plenty of fish, but yeah. I was right the first time when it comes to a selection of women. That Drayton guy killed 7 women. And he met them off a dating profile. So you want to talk about... Let's go back to the whole gatekeepers of sex thing. Exactly my point. You don't go meet somebody that you met off of a dating profile. You don't go meet them in a hotel on your first date in public. Because you were talking online for a couple of weeks or a couple of days. He seems so trustworthy. And I want the D so bad. Like, really? 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 Now, this is not me saying they got what they deserved. Nobody deserved to be murdered, raped, tortured. Nobody deserves that. This is me saying you have to be smarter as the gatekeepers of sex. Women, you are the gatekeepers of sex in relationships. And you have to be smarter than that. Don't spend your money on dating profiles looking for Mr. Goodbar. You never know what you can find. And I told people also, you guys out there too, like, you keep that profile, you use just the free benefits of the profiles. These things will nickel and dime you, and people out there trying to hustle you. Yes, guys, you think these women met a terrible end? It can happen to you. It can definitely happen to you. You can meet up with somebody and never go to their residence. I'm sorry, meet somewhere, because you will be set up to be killed and robbed. It can happen, okay? This is like, that shit happens. Always meet in a neutral place. That is like rule etiquette gold. And this is me telling, you know, not just the men that, but women definitely. You the gatekeepers of sex. Be smarter than that. Because we got these women on here, like these same content creators I've been talking about, where these women misappropriate their funds. They're spending money watching these women make content about these criminal, like, black men who do shit like this. Like I said about the serial killer Drayton, like that just got caught. They talk about shit like that, and then they have you believing all black men are like that, and you're giving your money to somebody to tell you poisonous shit, where you can take your own two eyes and look around you and realize not all men are like that. And also realize that you need to be a better decision maker of who you court. And then before I go, let's also talk about the money spent on these other women who got these colorism videos, misappropriating your funds. To talk about it, if you are a woman of a darker tint, you are a dark-skinned woman, and you feel some sort of way about yourself, don't worry. I don't give a damn about your skin tone. I really don't. Are you beautiful? Do you have good character? Okay then, your credit's good with me. They have a hustle as well. There's a colorism hustle. They get up there and then they complain about appropriating themselves. Oh, look, Dove is only using light-skinned women. Oh, the biracial woman. That's the ideal beauty standard for black women. And we are so tired of us being neglected and stuff. And I'm like, oh, dear God. But then again, you're the same ones. Also, the colorism people and the anti-black male, they go hand in hand. So they kind of like dabble left and right. They pretty much are like a symbiote circle. So you have this much rhetoric and this much anti-black male disdain that you're dick policing any black male celebrity. I mean, case in point, Michael B. Jordan on a boat in Italy, and y'all all you can say is, where's the black women at? This, that, and the other. We canceling. They like to use this term, canceling black men. They canceling Michael B. Jordan. Oh, because he played Killmonger, you thought he was like, oh, this, that, and the fourth. I mean, let's not forget, Killmonger killed his own black girlfriend in that Black Panther movie just to get into Wakanda. He killed his own girl. So, well, okay. Anyway, you dick policing every black male celebrity, but at the same time, you can't stand the everyday black man's guts. Yes, it's because those are the males you want, the well-to-do black men, and you can't get to them because you're not in a tax bracket. You're not a blip on a radar. All right, you understand? With any man comes opportunity when you have disposable income. All right, but they did, anyway, they did policing every brother but they will not dick police. I mean, well, they will not police any black celebrity who happens to date non-black women. It's a hustle for all of this bullshit that divides us as black people. There's a hustle for all of it. And all of this spending power is being misappropriated so much. And shame on all of you motherfuckers who do it. I'm sorry. Like, shame on you. Hell, there's even a hustle for DC Marvel fanboy shit. There even is. Like, there's people out there who will hustle if you hate the Marvel Cinematic Universe because they're on top. There's DC fanboys running channels to always having anti-Marvel. It is so much different hustles out there. Like, it's ridiculous. But as for the black people, man, don't waste your money on this. Like, really, like, be a better judge of character. Maybe you won't be so anti-black, male or female, depending on your gender or your preference. Just be a better judge of character. Don't spend your money listening to somebody who's just going to do nothing but cause more mental and physical divide. You know, be accountable for the people that you meet and that you're attracted to. Because what's the definition of insanity? Doing the same things over and over again and expecting different results. Stop this shit. Because it is not help. They are not going to help. These people hustling you are not going to help your communities. They're not. You just gave them the means to live their dreams, and all at the sacrifice of destroying the black unity. But I digress. So, this is me, because I'm a Fury. I'm out. And this was the first Black Consciousness of Fury. See you again sometime soon. Peace.